Hello, Claire Hamilton.
Hello, Sara Cox.
Welcome, lovely people, to Teen Commandments. Your turn. We love this, don't we,
This is
Claire?
the best bit.
This is all your brilliant emails and all your stories. Hello at teencommandments.co.uk if you'd like to say hello. Of course, Teen Commandments is the place where we try to untangle the often batshit crazy brains of our teenagers. It's chaotic in those heads of theirs, you know. So, Claire, you okay?
I'm good. How are you?
Fantastic. I'm excited about the question of the week. It's our new little thing that we do. It's been going so well. We've had so many excellent
Oh, there's too many. We need to make more episodes out of just these questions. They're fantastic.
I mean, yeah, we mentioned on Monday that, well, the Facebook ones, they go off. I mean, I think because they can DM you, can't they? All the deepest, darkest secrets.
Do you know what we need to do? We need to make a book of all of these.
I'm buying it. Now, what have you got there, please?
Well, I'm going to say anonymous because this lady hasn't said, but she sent it privately. So we'll keep her anonymous. But she said that the most fruitiest place that she got off with someone was on a cemetery bench. And this was a one-off. Do you love a cemetery bench?
Well, cemetery is very popular for teenage fumbling.
Frolics. This was a one-off. It was around midnight, and when I got home with my then boyfriend, my dad said he'd been out looking for me. The cemetery bench was visible from a walkway, and to this day, nearly 30 years later, I worry that my dad saw me shagging on the bench. And I'd love to have the bollocks to ask him, but I daren't. No. I have visions of asking him one day on his deathbed. Oh my God. How random the things we worry about. I think some things are probably left best unsaid.
Please, I beg of you, do not ever bring it up with your dad. Because it can only go two ways, can't it? He did see, which he doesn't ever want to think of again.
I mean, let's face it, he saw her.
Or if he didn't see, he'd be like, what? My little girl, my baby was doing what in a cemetery?
30 years it's been on her mind, though.
It's incredible. Please don't bring it up. Incredible. It's great, the deathbed scene, isn't it? With the priest
just
there
before
and
you
gathered
go,
people.
Can you just clarify?
What were his last words? Yeah, it was like...
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, I did. Thank you very much. We've had some excellent responses to where did you get fruity with. I mean, we were forced to go outdoors and go wild. We had to go outdoors and find places to make sweet, sweet love. Now, this one has come from, I was just checking to see if they wanted to be anonymous. And at the very end of this message, she's put, please refer to me as Mrs. Williams, as I wanted to marry Robbie Williams.
Oh.
At this point in time that the story comes from.
Fine.
So thank you, Mrs. Williams. Okay. Now, my answer to your question about where I used to go to get fruity was the fucking street on the actual pavement. Okay, straight in there. Context, it was 1995. Me and the love of my life had just started at it, and we were insatiable. Horny 90s kids in year 11 and loving life. Losing our virginity is a story for another time. Oh, do come back.
Yeah.
We would like that story, please. Hello at teencommandments.co.uk, Mrs. Williams. But this particular Friday night, we'd been out knocking around the park with mates, drinking Mad Dog 2020.
Yeah, kiwi flavour was the best one.
Standard, she says, absolutely. On the way home, we'd had a quickie in the woods. Then we carried on the 50 minutes walk home. By this time, we challenged ourselves to see if we could shag on a side street between both our houses without being caught. We got to it, even tipsy, but I was compos mentis enough to know this was a bad idea. So I insisted on being on the bottom. Boyfriend, the gent that he was, kindly took his coat off to put underneath my bare arse. I should mention, by the way, it was January in the northeast and fucking Baltic. I bet. Oh my God.
Hey, it didn't stop us up north, did it?
Oh, good job he put his coat down. Your arse would have frozen to the cobbles. She's writing this in some northeastern phonetic.
So what's that like? Newcastle?
Hang on, Newcastle. I man, that's deck.
Is that how you do it?
Yeah. Near surprise, sorry to the northeast, it wasn't long before we heard footsteps and this old couple, brackets, who were probably in their late 40s, my age now, appeared walking home from the pub. I feared we were going to be recognised, given this was near to both our houses. Thankfully, in their inebriated state, they stopped next to us and just asked if we were okay. Oh my God. So she's on the floor with her arse out. Boyfriend's on top. My boyfriend said, "Aye, canny, thanks." I squeezed out, "Aye, cheers." My face was pressed in my boyfriend's chest. And with that, they replied, "Well, enjoy it while you're young," and carried on home. Sorry, I'm so concentrating on my Newcastle accent. I'm so sorry. We were both shitting it for weeks, waiting to get busted by our parents, thinking the news would get back of what we'd been up to, but it never did.
Oh my God.
Hands in air emoji. In case you're wondering, despite our mortification, we finished the job and congratulated ourselves on completing the challenge. Roll on 30 years. I'm still a big fan of outdoor carrying on, but in a more discreet manner. Hello. Thankfully, hubby is game for out, so all is compatible. So I don't seem like a crazy nympho perimenopausal woman, just a crazy perimenopausal one. P.S. Hubby is not my boyfriend from 1995. I've had plenty more since. And this is hubby number 2, but that's another story. Oh, we love that. Thank you very much, Mrs. Williams.
Mrs. Williams.
As you are now known. Do not be a stranger. Any more stories from you, please? We will have them. hello@teencommandments.co.uk. That is bold, just being out on the street.
Just on the pavement. It's not even behind a wall or behind a bush.
It somehow sounded like quaint and cosy in a sort of northeast style, like enjoy it while you're young, canny wee things. I mean,
Can you imagine looking out your bedroom window and seeing two
God,
teenagers at it? Like what?
Right, to your emails as ever, you've sent us some spectacular bits and bobs.
Okay, so we've had an email from Kay. Hello, Sarah and Claire. I was going out with a lovely lad at the age of 16 who was romantic, thoughtful, and so caring.
Nice.
He had a best friend who was bad.
Ooh.
No fucks given and rode a big motorbike.
Oh.
Oh, I love that. After a period of time, I realised, as you do at 16, the romantic one wasn't for me.
This is the problem, isn't it?
Yeah, I've got to stop doing that. I'm 50 now.
I mean, I'm half joking, like, oh, it's a bad boy. I'd bloody hate a bad boy now.
So after telling him that it wasn't working, and she's put in brackets because I couldn't stop thinking of his friend, the romantic one proposed to me.
Oh, no.
Imagine.
He was 16. That's quite an northern
It's quite
thing.
smitten.
I was engaged like 8 times me when I was 16. Just nip down to Ratner's or H. Samuels and get some little ring on.
Get a sovereign.
Engaged. Yeah, get a sovereign.
Imagine my absolute horror. I refused, but he continued to ring my house phone and turn up
Oh,
unannounced.
no.
Oh, that was always a thing, wasn't it? When they used to come and sit on the wall outside.
Oh, my God, they're sitting on the wall.
It's outside again. Like, oh, my God.
Still there. And they couldn't even, like, in those days, obviously, they didn't have a Morbid, so they wouldn't be on there just scrolling through
They'd
the
knock
phone.
on and you'd be like, I'm not in.
Just staring into space, waiting outside
Or
your
you
house.
take the phone off the hook. Do you remember if they keep ringing? So you'd have to take it off the hook.
Taking it off. You'd be like, tell him I'm not in. Or your dad be like, right, I've had enough of this. Although at that age, secretly loved the drama though.
Yeah. So she goes on to say, shortly after, I started going out with the bad boy best friend. Ooh. One afternoon, things with me and the bad boy got heavy and the time came. He said he had condoms and the deed was done. I felt elated as I was now a woman.
Congratulations.
Soon after, there was a knock at the door and the romantic one was outside again.
No.
Me and Bad Boy hurriedly got dressed and went downstairs. We played it down, saying we were just hanging out together and there was nothing in it.
Oh no, there would have been the funk of
What's
sex
going on
in the
here?
room, wouldn't there?
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah, really awkward. He was absolutely fuming and saying that we were liars. Then he said something that made the hairs on my neck stand on end. Why are you wearing each other's jeans? Imagine the beetroot red faces, mortified. I never saw Bad Boy or the romantic again.
Oh, no.
That was the end of that.
I wanted it to end with, happily, me and Bad Boy have been married for 30 years. We have 6 kids. Cute. Bloody hell.
Love it.
I mean, each other's jeans is fantastic. I mean, it's a shame, isn't it? When those boys, it's like just the two extremes, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, it's always, I think it's still like that now a little bit as well. I think you've got to, I mean, the ones that I think found the happy medium, like you, are the ones that end up happily married. I never could find the one in the middle.
We need to find you one in the middle.
Find me one in the middle.
He's out there. He's out there. You've been a bridesmaid for me loads of times. I want a bridesmaid for you at some point.
Okay,
please.
fine.
So if you like the 10 Commandments, please share it with someone that you love, with someone that needs a laugh.
I thought you were going to say that needs to get with someone because Claire's desperately single.
So if you know a single man who's somewhere in the middle, let us know. hello@teencommandments.co.uk. Oh, please, can we do that? Can we set up some sort of dating challenge?
No.
Okay. hello@teencommandments.co.uk. Maybe you've got a handsome brother, recently divorced.
Stop it.
Let us know. Obviously, you can watch all the main episodes on YouTube. We are there on Instagram, Teen Commandments. And of course, Claire's got her eagle eyes all over that Facebook. There's no stopping her on Facebook.
Brilliant.
She loves it. Hello, says mysterious lady. My youngest daughter has just started sixth form and loves nothing better than a full and varied social life. But as a tomboy who spent her late teens in the grunge era, yes, finding it hard to turn a blind eye to some of her outfits, I am delighted she feels confident to wear what she likes. Now, this is quite funny, isn't it? Because whenever we talk about our girls wearing tiny clothes, we always have to caveat it with, they look amazing, we want them to be confident, we're thrilled they feel good about themselves and they've got a positive, self-image. We always have to caveat with that, where inside you're screaming, put a fucking coat on!
I can see your bum.
And I can see your actual ass. That's what we're screaming inside. So she says, I'm delighted she feels confident to wear what she likes. And I worry if I make it too much of a thing, I'll give her a bit of a complex.
Yeah.
We're all like that. You are not alone in this. We're always like, it's such a fine balance, I find, particularly with daughters, where you don't want to shame them. Because you feel, if you're saying something's too short or too revealing, you don't want to feel like you're shaming them, for them to feel like they're being judged, because they've got the right to wear what they like.
Yeah, but you also, I always think to myself that I don't want them to feel like they have to show everything off, and then I sound like me nana. You should leave something to the imagination.
It's
when
so
I was younger.
hard, isn't it? And we said the 1 in 3, didn't we?
Yes.
You say the 1 in 3 I used to sing that when I was a teen. I'd be like, right, I'm just going to show you the cleavage, my midriff or my legs.
Which one?
No, I've only got legs as an option
I've got
now.
ankles, I think that's it.
No, he's like, ankles, ears or thumbs. I'm only comfortable sharing one of them. She says it's a fine line we tread between confidence and decency. I know, and this is a tightrope that all mothers tread, really, isn't it? Especially mums and daughters. It is just a thing. Now, as you mentioned a couple of months ago, Halloween costumes were a prime example. Yeah. I mean, back in our day, it was a bin bag, wasn't it? Or a sheet. Somehow the boys get to dress up as basketball players or Mario and Luigi, whereas the female's dress code seems to be, let's wear as little as possible. This year, my daughter said she wanted to go as Britney Spears in Hit Me Baby One More Time. Okay. Cute, sexy schoolgirl.
Yeah.
The problem was she needed ID. With no time to organise a fake one, she borrowed her friend's cousin's provisional driving licence. 2 issues with this. One, she had completely different colouring. And the other issue, the licence was for a 23-year-old. This is so good. On the day of the event, my daughter went to get ready with her friend. I phoned her before she left her friends to check what time I was going to pick her up. My daughter, all excited, asked me to FaceTime. She really did look like Britney. Oh, God. When I saw her on the camera, I didn't see a 23-year-old Britney, but I saw my daughter in the same colour as her primary school uniform with her hair in bunches and looking about 6 years old. Oh, my God. Obviously, the bouncers weren't looking at my daughter with her mother's eyes or looking at her at all. She not only got in, but the ID was then passed through the fence of the smoking area several times, and she got a few more 16-year-olds in that night. Well done. Excellent.
Bouncers like, yeah, whatever.
I mean, I'm quite pleased the bouncers didn't fully look, because bouncers back when we were going clubbing occasionally would be disgusting.
Yeah.
Did you ever have that going into a club where they go, do a 12 for us?
Yeah,
and you'd have to stand there and slowly rotate, like, like the ballerina in a jewellery box where it was winding down, to slowly, like, do a 12 for the bouncers.
Get in.
So they could eye you up and down.
Yeah.
Absolute monsters.
Yeah, disgusting.
That was back in the day. I think door security, as they're called now.
Yes, they
much
are
more
thorough.
And
they are a bit thorough because they do check
and
a lot.
and they're good, and they've got women on the door now and stuff like that. But back in the day, babe.
Back in the day, I remember trying to get into Cocktail at the cinema, and it was a 15.
Oh, bless you.
And do you remember them scrunch down socks we used to wear?
Yeah.
I remember putting my mum's heel heels on with them scrunched up socks.
You're like, can I see cocktail? Did you get in?
Got in.
Oh, fantastic. We've got him here somewhere, haven't we?
Oh, Tom, yeah,
and
he's
Tom
there.
behind in a
Look.
cocktail poster.
Yeah, we never got married.
Yeah, you were barking up the wrong tree, I think, there. I think you had a lucky escape there, you and Tom Cruise.
I'm twice his height, babe. It wouldn't have worked.
Don't get me started on you and shorter men. That's another classic episode. If you've not heard all the episodes of Ten Commandments, you've got an absolute classic to find there. With that short man coming clicking through in his cowboy boots.
His Cuban heels.
Through arrivals at Manchester Airport.
My track record
God.
is shocking. Isn't
It's
it?
fantastic content though, babe. I love you for it. We'd love to know, please, fake ID. I mean, you must have stories about that, please. hello@teencommandments.co.uk. I liked it that my very bright, well-educated, fantastic niece was the main go-to person for fake ID in our area for quite a while. Yeah.
She had a little side income.
Yeah, made a few quid selling them to her mates. It is surprise story time. This is a story that's been sealed in an envelope.
Wow.
We're going to read it for the very first time.
Exciting.
It's only the second week that we've done this. Thank you very much.
I love how you get handed the envelope.
It's good, isn't
It's really
it?
quite fun.
It's very nice.
You
I
you
feel
enjoy
like
that, don't you?
nice to see you. Nice. What's he called? Bruce. Do you want to go Bruce Willis? That's
Bruce
not
Forsyth.
Bruce Forsyth. Not Bruce
Not
Willis.
Bruce Willis.
Very different. You couldn't see Bruce Forsyth in a dirty white vest running along with a gun, could you? Or maybe you could. Now, here we go. Yeah, like Bruce Forsyth, where he'd have glamorous assistants and dolly
handing an
dealers.
envelope.
Terrible days. Quite sexist. Right, here we go. We have our question of the week that has been sealed in an envelope. We've not seen this before. It's only the second time we've done this, and already we've both got the slight fear that it might be accidentally about us. Now, this is from Amy, and Amy doesn't want to remain anonymous, I don't think. Hey, ladies.
Hey.
It's Amy of the inappropriate rave/family party clothes. Yes.
Oh, yes.
What did it say back in the day? She had T-shirts with stuff written on. Didn't it just say ecstasy on it? She went to like a family party. Grandma's like, oh, lovely. I like your ecstasy T-shirt. Even a listener's story about potentially dangerous teen holiday piss-ups in South Africa reminded me of the year my friend and I went skiing in France when we were 16. We were on a well-organised, family-based coach trip holiday, but with just my friend's older brother for supervision on this occasion. He was only 18, so I used the terms older and supervision quite loosely. I mean, what on earth were the parents thinking? Yeah, I bet you couldn't believe your luck, you and your mate. You're like, sure, no, he'll look after us. Yeah, fine. Being horny 16-year-olds who went to an all-girls school, a few days in, we dressed in our best floor-length, slinky, clingy dresses with feather boas and high heels.
Lovely.
It's giving Shirley Bassett. Are you
Gone
sure?
for it.
Sure about this, ladies? And we headed out. Unsurprisingly, given our attire, on entry to the first bar we passed, we were quickly offered seats and drinks at a table of French guys. Not boys. These were definitely men. This is getting creepy. Although in their defence, we defo did not fill them in on our age. Yeah, bear in mind, these are 16-year-olds. Drinks flowed. This is because it's so funny. They were basically dressed as 40-year-olds at a works do. Drinks flowed and language barrier. What language barrier? We'd just done GCSE French. Well, imagine if any of those men listening now, like, hang on a minute.
What?
And we're fully competent in saying that we played tennis at weekends and asking where the beach and the library were. Où est la bibliothèque? Dans la droite. We ended up piling into a small car. Fucking hell.
Oh my God.
And heading off, fuck knows where, up a mountain to another resort. No one knowing where we were. No mobile phones back then. Long story short, we got leathered, obviously, but at some point we decided to sneak off.
Yeah, good.
And breathe, me and Claire. full anxiety. Now we can relax. Oh, the fun of the surprise email. We were like, oh my God, does this turn into a murder inquiry? And maybe there was some sort of sense lurking amongst the teenage fuckwittery going on in our brains. So she says, what do you do when you don't know where you are and you don't know how to get back to where you're staying? You're underdressed for the weather and wearing stilettos in the snow. Oh my God, yeah, it's ski resorts.
And a feather boa.
Yeah. Pluck the feather boa and make some sort of camp from it. Make a shelter. Well, you hitch a lift with some local French police, of course. Oh, it was the police.
The police.
I think that's some comfort. I think we even got the police to stick the blues and twos on for a bit. Remember, we did that in New York.
Did we?
Yeah. Didn't we chat to that undercover copper in New York?
Oh, yeah.
And we got him to take us in their car, in their undercover car.
Yeah.
Around the block and
oh
put,
my God,
and
yeah,
put
we
the
did.
lights
Put the
on.
lights on.
The one
Did
that you
we
had to reach out and put on the top.
Did we have skimpy T-shirts that said LAPD on as well that we bought in New York?
Yeah, we did.
We did. Like, all busty and like, hi.
Oh my God.
Jesus.
I think we were about 19, 20 then. Let's see. All's well that ends well, she says. And it makes for a fun story. But of course, it could have gone a bit Pete Tong in so many ways. Yeah. And of course, I ended up snogging my friend's brother. Lovely ending. In lieu of any other appropriate options. Stay badass, bitches. Or is that stay badass, bitches? You could have it. I'll have either. Your pod to a defo highlight of my week. Thank you very much, Amy. That was great. Brilliant. I'm loving these. These are excellent stories.
They take you on such a journey, don't they? Love it.
Any more, please. Hello at teencommandments.co.uk. We love all of your stories and we love that you listen. Look, we started this pod just under a year ago. This is is it 101?
101.
This episode.
102?
As I said, I was like, hang on a minute. We absolutely love doing this pod. This is our 102nd episode.
Yeah.
You've been with us all the way. Thank you so much. Do spread the Teen Commandments word if you will. Tell people about the pod. Put it in WhatsApp groups for your neighbourhood, with other parents, with colleagues. Is that advisable?
Yeah.
And do get in touch with us. Hello at teencommandments.co.uk. We're there on Insta at Teen Commandments. Claire, your Facebook.
The Teen Commandments page on Facebook.
So she bloody loves it.
It's going off.
She loves it in there. Go and join Claire over there. And of course, you can comment, you can like, put little comments. Reviews are really helpful. Pop us a few 5-star reviews on Spotify and on Apple Podcasts. And we will see you Monday for our main episode, where we will have another, go on, do me a little trumpet, question of the week. I love them. And I love you, Claire. Thank you very much. Bye, Gorge.
Bye, babe.